Happy sunrise. Oh, for sure. A beautiful day. December 9, 9/29. Happy Saturday for sure. As always, as I am here to speak to oneself, to myself, to my higher self to come, or my great ones, or my archangels, just come or join. I say what I need to say, what I need to hear for myself to help me continue, to help me understand, to help me whatever it may be. But this is where one connects. No judgment in any way or any form, neither on myself or being able to see certain things, say, or shit. We just don't know what might come out. But let's do it though. We have to. We have to do what we have to do. But no rush. All it takes is time. One never knew or seemed to understand certain things. Maybe because one wasn't taking the time necessary to learn, understand, or see what it all was. But we're 2:37 now. How can I say it? Like I said it before, I wrote it before. What can I say that you all I haven't heard before? To the point that it comes to the simple thing. Truly believing in oneself and believing all that the greater good has for one. To receive it after all what has done and what has gone through. Even at moments one couldn't see a picture, couldn't understand, or couldn't just say fuck. It is what it is. And just let it be. I let it go, no matter what it is or what has come or gone. If it no longer serves my higher self, then one must let go, no matter what. Because at the end of the day, one is not truly doing what it was meant to do. One must remove themselves from a certain area for a purpose. You were only there for a moment to present yourself at one way or another, and just to continue to go on, to know that does not, that your time was served there. I guess your assignment was completed. Close the folder, drop it on the desk, and let's move on. At the end of the day, that's how I have to end up seeing it. It's weird how I'm describing it, but this is how I see it. I understand myself more now. I have these dreams. In these dreams, I hear myself speak. Everything plays out. Everything that needs to be said will be said. It will be done. Sometimes if certain things don't be said or weren't answered because the energy felt really different, one decided to, or one's, whatever it may be, was advised to, just to do what it must do. But in these dreams, I have to get better at the names, but I sometimes don't I don't pay attention to people's names, not being disrespectful in any way or any form, but with someone that dream with them before and know what was going to go on and see certain things to the point that it comes to the very last breath. Well, then someone doesn't like to. I speak for myself. I don't like to. I mean, this is why. This is maybe. This is okay. This is for me to understand myself. Let me close my door. This is why I had certain jobs. That's the other day I was thinking, man, I have had. Let me hold my breath for a second. I have had. Speaking to myself now, I understand why I have had a lot of different type of areas that I have worked. And it's because one had to learn and one had to experience, and sometimes those people that I am I get to dream with, I have to be open. Oh no, I understand. I have to be open to be where I must be and to receive what I receive from my great divine at the moment, wherever it might be, as I need to. Or he desires, my great divine desires me to be in certain areas, works, whatever it may be. But it was to learn, to understand, to see everything in a certain way. Because, man, I'm not sure why, but this is where I'm speaking to myself. Let me catch my breath. I was speaking too fast. I had 2, 3 thoughts, 4 thoughts coming in. And that's how I see them, and they all play out at the same time. And I still have to be here to speak to certain individuals. But this is where I am myself. It's the advice, the wisdom that I contain from a greater good, that I had to learn how to slow it down, to see, okay, this is what it is. If I had a dream with individuals for a certain reason, at whatever time frame it has been, sometimes I don't get to meet the people that I dream with real quick. Sometimes these are years after. And then I don't know if they know who I am. But after a while, as I take account of my days, it's just to see what I've done, to understand, oh wow, okay, that makes sense more to myself. And one learns what needs to learn, and one knows what needs to be released, and not withhold oneself, because the only thing one needs to withhold is the lessons, the lecture that one contained, and that's it. The pain that one needed to feel at the time is because they needed to be healed. If one doesn't have pain, then how can one be catching their breath like that? That's for sure. But one really has to slow it down. And sometimes not fucking sorry for my language. I don't know necessarily, but one just has to change certain habits of one languages in certain areas, but always be true to themselves and never to readjust or try to fit into something then that doesn't pertain. One is there just for a reason, once again. But damn, I feel like my lungs are drowning right now in something, but it's pretty cool though. Speaking to myself, that's one to really understand who one truly is, what I am, as I am what I am, as I am done all that I needed to do, that my great divine desires of me to do, and to truly understand what one was created for. And for that reason, one doesn't try to remember, or my apologies, one seeks not to recall the names as one is presented and themselves in this realm. And somehow, when I myself dream of this individual for a certain reason, was able to speak my words, was able to be heard by those that needed to be heard, and those that walk with me and walk within me as we are one to it all. Understand what I'm saying? And to really take the time and to see who's standing in front of that mirror. No matter what is presented in that mirror, one was created to do better if one is not happy with what is one being presented with. Because you present yourself always, no matter where you will go. As you're in front of that mirror, you're that mirror that everyone will see. Well, let's continue. That mirror. That mirror that we all need to present ourselves with, and we need to fucking say, holy fuck. I ask for myself for forgiveness for all that I have done, for putting in one certain position when one knew better, but one chose not to. To ask for forgiveness for oneself, only ourself, what we are, because we present ourselves always, and we are here to do what we were created to do. And we do deserve apologies to ourselves for not listening to our divine soul that we contain within, for always being there for a certain reason why I did not know, or one judged themselves so hard and needed to understand, hey, you were there for a reason. Just wait a little bit longer. Remember the effect that you desire to create. All great things sometimes take a little longer, because all the ones that appear so quickly, sooner or later they'll fall. Because the time will come when they find that mirror that can no longer hide anymore. They are truly presented and they say, oh fucking shit, where can I run? And at the end of the day, you see you can't run nowhere. And you truly understand how one sees themselves is what matters. One needs to forgive himself for what one has done, no matter what has done. As the time has came for you to learn that lesson, to continue to carry the pain is why you desire to have a bottle inside your chest to carry poison. Every time something fucking hits you real quick, little grace or something, it pours and it hurts within that you don't even know how to heal, but you remember all the stabs. Fuck the fucking stabs. I mean, not stabs physically. Well, some might be half physically. I have felt them before too, don't worry. But as one heals those scars within themselves and takes that time and finally say, fuck, it's just me in front of whoever stands in front of the mirror. At the end of the day, that's the only one I will be always walking with. So if I don't feel that joy that I contain within me, because we all contain it within ourselves, we just have to fucking find it. Sometimes, man, you gotta go through that fucking bush of thorns, and it's that small little fucking needle where you cannot find it, but fuck, when it shines, you'll see it. No matter how much you're torn yourself to reach that shit, you'll hold that. And when you come out, you turn around and you see, hold up, this light will shine so bright. I was nowhere I got to go through, so I don't get scraped no more. Metaphorically, think about beyond your box that you have contained your mind. Take that shit out already. Start fire with it too. I say this real quick to all my great ancestors, all that no longer serve me. As I said it before, just fucking throw a match at it, light it up. As Alma has come down to the very bottom, no matter what the fuck it was. If it was creating an illusion, some base is not real foundation from my great divine that says this is what you must do and this is what you will contain. This is what truly you deserve. That you truly deserve, not that you truly fucking found ways to fucking contain it, ways that you shouldn't. And I don't speak around myself, I speak beyond what I could see. Just imagine I stand in front of when I stand up in my reality where I is my true home, I could see all beyond the stars, the galaxies, the earth. And I just see my hands just, oh, that's so beautiful. I'm 3D when this is the only thing I got in front of me is the screen by me. where I come from. One needs to understand our soul comes and we come here as a vessel, as I am only a divine vessel, that I get to present my divine soul that I contain. So wouldn't you want to feel like that instead of fucking seeing themselves in the mirror and saying, fuck, what fucking pills am I gonna pop today that make me feel mellow? What the fuck am I have to take? Or the fuck am I have to smoke? And I take this one personally too, because one does smoke but does not smoke to hide who she is, or who she became, or who she has done. As she is a divine soul, she went through what she had to do to learn a lesson, as we all do. Change the roles if you want to. Make your own fucking words a little stronger so you can present yourself even better. So when you make your foundation, when you make your divine path, and you start taking the steps that you needed to take to reach the destiny that was created for you, for your divine soul, well, the fuck, you need to contain it within yourself, and you present yourself no matter where you're at, no matter what they got in their pockets. Just know nothing will ever come across me in one way or another, or make it harm to all that comes within me and all my divine children. Let's just make that real quick too. But yeah, let me need to understand that real quick though. To say fuck, I ask for forgiveness for myself. I forgive myself for all that I have done, that at the moment I did not know well knowledge, or I did not understand, or I was blind or deaf to your guidance. As we are always been one to the great divine, as I am one to my great divine, holy fuck, my great divine. As I am loyal to you always. At the moments one was blind or was stuck in something that did not pertain one's soul, one releases it as no longer serves my higher self, and one lets it go immediately. As my ancestors, I said it before, and I will continue to say, light it up if we must. Throw the match real quick and let it all burn down, as it no longer serves my higher self. As I continue to move with my guidance within myself and within my mind, as I am one to the greater self, to my higher self. Rephrase that one too. But green light. Green light. That's cute. As I always see, always been green light for me. No matter what, no matter what comes across my path, no matter what, just understand. If one did do what it must do, one day felt what it had to feel, and heal that pain. It was to make sure I had a little gas at the end of here and then, to remind me, holy fuck, my great divine. I breathe for too many. I speak for myself, my divine soul, as it travels wherever it must go. At the time it needs to be there, it will be felt immediately. As the vessel might not be there, but the presence of her soul and the divine ones that come with her will be felt immediately. If the lights kind of twitch a little here, a little there, and my frequency runs too damn high, that I could just make the power outage real quick. If you want to test me that well, I am one with them all, as I am one with Tuat all that was created by my great divine. So imagine that. Imagine all that he created, you standing around it, and you're breathing it too. Just make sure you don't forget that you should be grateful for the breath one contains in their breath, because at the end of the day, that's still a gift that one contains. If you don't value it, that's your mistake. Sooner or later, when you're gasping for it, you'll fucking value it more than anything you contain within the water, within anywhere else. Because you truly find and understand who truly has a divine power at the end of the day. He was not the one that carries a tire, that carries a collar, carries a hat, whatever it may be. Don't give two fucks. Because at the end of the day, I see you for who you truly are, for what your soul has done and what it needs to do. And if I see high hopes, my man, you got high hopes for yourself, but you need to find yourself there fucking hoping those high hopes comes to you when you stand in front of them and you see, holy fuck. And I speak soul-wise, I could give two fucks about material. They come and go at the end of the day. There's something always coming around. As one has been always to their true selves. So imagine that. This is for me to see, as I always have said, my great divine, my universe. Reveal all that you contain from my higher self, as I am within my higher self, and I walk in that divine path that was created for my soul, my ancient soul, to walk and to be known for. So it must be as my vessel contains that. As wants to see, truly see, understand what truly all is. You might want to change the books that one learns, because at the end of the day, we'll have those books truly brought to you. Your mind is still stuck in a box and it doesn't deserve to be there. You still ain't truly connected to your true selves, because when you look around, you still contain even those that said it. What purpose have you fulfilled? When you die, what change have you truly made? And sometimes I don't mean big changes within the whole world. But some do have the privilege of doing that. The changes start with you, within your home. Starting with yourself, with the home that you have within your vessel, that your soul comes and resides. Purify it and let it be felt welcome, appreciative that you are one that's connected to the higher self. And this is for me real quick too, because man, I know I've been doing a little bit sideways, but it's alright. I just had to lean a little bit. I can visualize myself, so I speak like that. Or I have seen myself in ways that, oh fuck. I already know what the fuck's gonna be, what colors I'm gonna see. I got too much shit going on, so I look at particular little items, little key things that are said here and there. That brings like, oh shit, yeah, this was one of them. I think that's what I need to write. 21:30 on that one. Yeah, oh my God. But one can't really blame themselves for what one has done at the moment when, you know what? One just needs to be admit, say, yes, I did that, and I forgive myself for not doing better, for knowing better and not doing as I was being advised. I ask for my greater divine to give me what I need to serve at this time, so when I do come around again, I'll be all green, as I want all green lights when I walk through, and when I drive too. As one is just here to serve and to do what our higher selves want us to do, as we are one vessel that's just here to do what it must do. As I have said this multiple times, I might need to hear a little bit more. Until one repeats it so damn well that her subconsciously, it's always there. You change your ways of thoughts real quick, so you are magnetic to all that is higher for yourself. So you continue to climb that ladder that nobody sees, but when you feel who I am, then you understand, holy shit, the skies are clear. Let me start going that way too. Because we could bring our own heaven and earth within ourselves. And sooner or later, when you turn around and you start to see around, it's like, holy fuck, the change that I wanted has always been within myself. And you never know who's watching. Because at the end of the day, those that really need to be watching are always watching, no matter what you're doing. I learned that the hard way, as I have asked, and I forgave myself for the wrongs I have done. And those that walk around and think they have the power to judge or to hold something with someone against for their doing so, in reality, what power do you contain? At the end of the day, you'll still crumble down as this bag of bones. Either it will be buried or burned. Either way, that is what your vessel is. And your soul ain't guiding you. Because if it truly will guiding you, you'll be doing things that make you look so wrong when you look at the mirror. So you decide how you want to end up. Anyways, I know how I'm going to end up. I will be a bag of bones. But from here and then, I'll make sure my great divine desires and does whatever he does every day for myself, because that's what I do. My higher self guides me wherever I must be, in locations, and oh shit, I've been here twice. Oh no, more than twice. Don't forget. And they'll be like, yeah, I lost count. But yeah. just seen something. The only thing I gotta say, I'll give it to you in different too. When I say I'm grateful and thankful to all my ancestors, I mean all. Especially those that lay themselves to be that true power they always knew they had. Sometimes people do sacrifice themselves because they know if they do, the purpose that you're going to serve will be higher than anybody could ever imagine. So why would you bullshit yourself and doing something you truly don't pertain just because it's around us? And this is what we're being taught because our mind been put in a fucking box by a couple of books that we've been fucking teaching. We got kids going to Saturday school to make up time because their fucking schools are losing funds. That's sometimes bullshit things. Instead of them enjoying, feeling love around. That's what parents are seek to do. But yeah, the kids are ill. Well, sometimes the school cares more about what their funds are due, but what are you truly teaching? Are you letting them know to seek their higher selves? But no, you put so much fucking pressure upon them. They need to do this, to follow, to fit in some fucking check marks. And you create this tension and stress upon their minds because they have to be somehow fit in the characteristics of others that have been tested and test high. That's fucking some bullshit. And they still go around the same fucking loop because so much stress has been taught around them at such a young age. They don't know how to cope and end up doing all of this, pop a pill here, doing there. At the end of the day, they don't even know who they are. It's just a vessel walking soulless. Their soul is so numb. But damn, that's what one needs to see and understand everything in different ways. But everybody wants to be blind mind to something that truly really pertains to your eyes to be seen. When you continue to feed it, that's your own self. And I speak to myself too for moments here and there. And one has always had to take accountability of the wrongs I have done, but to seek to do better, to understand better, and to guide better. Because at the end of the day, what are you here for? If you're not here to serve our higher selves, our great divine, who created us, seek within yourself. Like I said a long time ago, cut the middleman out. And either ways, you're just fucking putting money in their pockets so they could go a little circle here and there. Bullshit. It's a fucking frequency that doesn't have no fucking value at the end of the day because when Anubis comes through, because everybody gets that moment no matter what. What are you going to present them? Or are you going to write them something out? You're going to write what? Because they're not weighing what you contain. They're weighing your soul. All that truly contained, all that it did. All that has a true value. And when you find out how big that sentence is, how much time you're gonna do, how much suffering you're gonna feel in those fucking dungeons deep down when you never thought. That's a dungeon you put your fucking mind and your soul through. You just don't see it. You fucking cope with the popping pills here and there. But fuck, truly think about it. You're so afraid to go to sleep sometimes because what you're gonna fucking find? That's what your fucking vessel been serving. So what do you think it's gonna get back? No matter what time or fucking time frame, timeline you find yourself, your soul is still there. You're still being watched by the great divine creating you. This motherfucker ain't gonna listen. Fuck it, drop it 2 more on him. And the fire that he fucking pressed over there that I didn't think I didn't see, yeah, your child does have a stench to it. No wonder they created so many fucking perfumes and colognes. That was a side note though. But at the end of the day, it covers your fucking world smell. Yeah, it makes you smell so good. But I mean that smell that your soul contains. My abilities might be a gift, maybe whatever it may be, but one is grateful. And sometimes that fucking irritates my spirit. So yeah, we gotta make sure good air ventilations are always around. Or even better, my great divine, my ancestors, hear this one out. Anything that kind of disturbs my spirit one way or another, even if the smells come at 2 times, it causes the creation of this whatever you want to call it. My spirit, you heard what I said within my mind. But this one's for real quick, someone could repeat it themselves, so maybe it'll help you one way or another. But let's go back to it. My ancestors, like I said it before, and I continue to say it, mine within my soul, within my words, whatever you want to say it. All that causes disturbance to my soul, my spirit, my vessel, whatever you want to call it, all that is divine, all that I was created to serve my higher self, anytime, any realm, any loop, any situation, any universe of galaxy one might be presented at. That one's a cute one too. always be guided, protected, and all that no longer serves my higher self is removed immediately. It is no longer allowed through my path because I already did what I needed to do. I served what I needed to serve, and I learned what I needed to learn. Every way possible that you could ever imagine. Imagine what it may be as a force that I walk within around me and within me. It's like never seen before. It runs all the way around. And you'll feel it miles away even before I come. It's just to show you who I walk with and what I contain within myself. So everybody will be placed at their post before I even appear. You might not see them, but I see them. And truly grateful I am for them all, especially for all my ancestors and my archangels and Abuelito. I have never forgotten what you desire me to do. I'm doing as you told me, making your dreams come true. As at the end of the day, your ancestors are always within you. So let your main source come from our higher selves, from your higher self one, from our great divine, our creator, my divine. It guides me through it all. And as I walk through, I reclaim all that is truly mine. Don't worry, before it arrives, it comes tenfold blessed more than I've ever been seen before, and all clear too, and green like never seen before. So I always seen green lights, so imagine when I arrive, all comes all green. Everywhere I've been, beautiful it will become. As a balance that I bring is through all, within themselves, within one, within all. As their souls awaken to their true selves. And one has a choice. You continue as what you were created to do. We'll call it quits here. Say goodbye to your vessel. And if you have time, say goodbye to the ones you love. And ask for forgiveness to the ones that deserve. It might just be yourself that you need to ask forgiveness. Because those that understood, forgive and forget, learned his work, lessons were understood. Continues to go. But I'll make sure I hear this one again because man, I don't know what I just said, but somehow I fucking love it. That's all I gotta say. I'm here to love with all that I do. Not to please no one else but my higher self, my great divine. So when every time I get the chance, every time they get the opportunity to show me who they are, and I mean them all, the ones you don't see even within the waters. That's just to show me how blessed one truly is to finally know and finally be the true self always. So we'll call it a day. 10:02 on this one. Enjoy yourselves. Be grateful for all. And when you stand in that mirror, don't be so harsh on yourself. Because at the end of the day, who are you to even judge yourselves? You're not. You did not create yourself. Our great divine created us, our creator, the one that has the true power. Just seek and foresee your higher self every time you see yourself, because that's all you're trying to reach. Let your third eye, all the eyes around from the great divine, guide you through moments one cannot understand. Or your eyes cannot see, I mean the ones that this vessel contains. But all the other ones I know cannot see, but you could appreciate them, be grateful for. And let it all be what it must be. And it will be great. Because that's all I am. And that's all I'll always be. Great to my higher self. Great to my best self that I can be.